Jill Duggar Dillard wrote her book, Counting the Cost, and Derek Dillard gave his input as well. And now both of them call for reality TV networks to do more to protect children in their shows. Of course, in her best-selling book, the former Counting On star detailed a lot about being in TV shows. However, the couple discussed it further in an interview, revealing how filming impacts the education of children. Derek's wife experienced working in front of the camera for most of her childhood. Meanwhile, Derek experienced that when he started courting Jim Bob and Michelle's daughter. Both of them claimed that they earned very little from the Counting On show. Meanwhile, his wife claimed her 19 kids and counting income was pitiful. Conversely, her dad allegedly took home about an alleged $8 million. Jill Duggar shot to the top when Counting the Cost became a bestseller, and interviews keep rolling out. So far, she talked about her religion, her siblings, and her marriage. Other things like her dad's financial practices were revealed, and how her sister Duggar feels about the book. In a new interview, the two TLC alums spilled about reality TV and the need for kids to get more protection. In an interview with the LA Times, the mom of three raised the subject of protecting children on social media. Actually, TLC fans already know that, like Duggar, she now keeps the faces of her kids off social media. Speaking about being on reality TV, she said, "I feel like kids should have more protections in place. I don't know exactly what that would look like, but I do know that it's a constant struggle for parents our age, even just trying to figure out what degree to involve your kids on social media. The problem can grow out of hand very quickly when you rely on your children for the show to continue, and without them, there is no content." Adding to Jill Duggar's thoughts, Derek pointed out that there's nothing to make sure kids are protected as far as their education goes. After all, the adults see a way to earn a lot of cash, so sometimes education takes second place to filming. Talking about Jim Bob's kids, he added, "The kids didn't get much education past the 7th grade. In agreement, his wife noted, "I think networks should have more accountability in place to make sure that kids are being protected and that they're getting the education they need." What Jill Duggar and Derek Dillard discussed soon made its way to Reddit. There, one person recalled, "The first 5 kids got GEDs. Then they decided the show was more important." Another commenter said, "Short of a serious intellectual impairment, there is absolutely no excuse for kids to not have a high school diploma or GED. Even minimum wage jobs require one. That is neglect." As for the networks needing to provide more protection for kids, a writer noted, "Jill, you and Derek need to change the era state laws. They think there's room to do something about the lack of reality show filming guidelines and make laws that protect the kids under 18 who were exploited like you and your sisters." Do you now understand why Jill Duggar and Derek Dillard no longer show the faces of their children on social media? What about education? Setting aside education for money and fame might be okay for the parents, but does it leave the kids vulnerable when it comes to an end? What are your feelings about children getting better protection from reality TV networks? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And keep coming back for more news on the Duggar family. Former Counting On fans are speculating about a movie about Jill Duggar Dillard being in the works amid the release of her tell-all book. The 32-year-old published a book, Counting the Cost, in September 2023, and it's been very successful so far. What could be next as she exposes her family's darkest secrets? Keep reading for all of the details and find out what fans think. Last month, Jill Duggar Dillard's tell-all book hit shelves and has captivated readers. It's quickly shot to the top of the New York Times bestsellers list. The former TLC star informed fans that it was number 2 in nonfiction. The book details Jill's time on TLC's Counting On and exposes some of the shady things that went on behind the scenes. She explained how she wasn't paid for her time as she should have been, how her father, Jim Bob Duggar, tricked her into signing a contract and more. Duggar fans are shocked and saddened by these bombshells. Now, Duggar fans are beginning to wonder about what the future holds. Some think a Lifetime movie about Jill Duggar Dillard's life could be in the works. Others see a series or movie coming to Netflix. In a new Reddit thread, fans are tossing their ideas around and speculating about which actors might play certain family members. The original poster said, "No, I'm not talking about shiny happy people. I'm talking about a Lifetime movie about the family that shows what really went on behind the scenes. One that will really send Jim Bob over the edge." One Duggar fan added, "But seriously, since Lifetime has already made their ripped from the headlines TV movie about the Murdaugh murders, I think one about the Duggars should be par for the course." Many others are weighing in and saying they would watch a movie based on Jill's book or about the Duggars in general. One said, "Yes, please. I will watch whatever low-budget nonsense Lifetime comes up with gusto and a big glass of wine." However, a few others don't think Jill Duggar Dillard's story is interesting enough for a movie. While they agree that her experience is fascinating, they feel that it would be too short for a full-length film. Note that this is purely speculation. At this point, there is no word from Lifetime or another network about this happening. Based on the success of Counting the Cost, another book, documentary, or movie could be next. So, would you watch a movie about Jill Duggar Dillard's tell-all book? Do you think it will happen, or do you think it's unlikely? Sound off in the comments section below. Come back to TV Shows Ace for more Duggar family news. Below, you can watch a behind-the-scenes video about the book's release always on top of the latest Hollywood celebrity gossip and drama. Subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for more videos and updates.